boy, so blessed with it, what can.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Has some daylight through the 40. He gets loose down the right side, making defenders pay for trying to tackle it. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41.
551, 551. Here we go.
Motioning Williams left.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Decker makes the play. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Henry on the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure That first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
We're good. Stay high. Hey, Steelers. Right to high.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, side.
A second down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That's Thomas. He's got it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our... Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Another throw for Fields. Hits him on the in route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. What's that?
They're going for this. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He sends this one to the air. He's got it deep downfield. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. All right.
Fields looking to throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Gets this one to Watson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return coming from the 6. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Run from Pacheco to start the half. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
11. Here we go. Sit high.
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kyle Dugger makes the play. Into the red zone. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Fields to throw it. He's on the move. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Got it, man. It's Thomas. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, son.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
Monday.
That was it.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down.
Delta. Here we go, son. Right.
Fields throwing here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. In motion right is Jones. The drive begins with Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Forced out to his right. That's complete. Here's Brown. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Bring up 48. Yellow.
First down throw for Cousins. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. The toss now to Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once more, here's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hurry up.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Medic.
Here's 2nd and 11. Buck Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action, Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields on 1st down. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
They've got a man in motion.
Scott.
1st down from the red zone. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Garrett Stingley Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He lofts it deep left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They toss right side to Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers trail by a field goal. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that
Brought in inside the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Chad. Say hi.
Setting up to pass. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
from a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Don't jump. Ready?
And they send a man in motion.
Right.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Caught by the open man. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, son. Extend. Tonight.
Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Cousins. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds, just shy of the touchdown on the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's 75. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.